Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you've had some time to do some reflections on the first three habits we've been sharing so far. So, last week we talked about habit number three, which is putting first things first. So, we talked about the concept of the four quadrants, which are really critical for time management. Quadrant number two is really where you want to spend your time, which is being proactive, thinking about uh, all the key activities that are important to you. We talked about the concept of big rocks and little pebbles and how big rocks can often get neglected because you're not really thinking through what is important to you in your life. And then the little pebbles taking over your life. So I hope you've had some time to think through which are the big rocks and which are the little pebbles. Why are you procrastinating? What can you avoid in terms of procrastination? And how do you ensure that the big rocks get all the attention that they deserve? And that sets the stage for ensuring that you're making success in the right direction and not chomping away at something that seems really busy work, but ultimately leads to nowhere. So that was habit three. And this week we're going to talk about another crucial habit, which is habit four, and the concept of think win-win. So I'm not sure if you've had this experience in person, but in large sporting events, you'll often see a coin toss, which is heads and tails, and then one team wins, the other one loses. And you probably have done heads and tails with your friends, with other colleagues at times, and so on. This is a classic strategy of what most people are aware of and think life is really what it should be. Is one person wins, the other one loses. It's always heads I win, and then tails you lose, or the other way around. It's very rarely that heads we win, tails we win. That is the core concept that Habit 4 talks about, is how do you make decisions and strategies and plans so that you are not really struggling to always look at how things will work out just in your favor, but really thinking about how you can come up with a business deal, or how can you establish a relationship with your student colleagues that will help you build better relationships and have better group activities and group projects and better outcomes. So that is really the fundamental premise of habit four, which is thinking about how do you establish relationships that are based on trust and serve you in the long term and ultimately lead you to on the path of success. And the key to doing that is to develop some empathy, to think about the uh, the scenario from the other person's side, or in other words, putting yourself in the other person's shoes and thinking about something that will ensure that both of you are gaining something out of whatever is the goal that you're trying to accomplish. So that is really the concept of win-win, and thinking about how do you build that trust, how do you ensure integrity in your relationship, and so on. We will talk about several strategies to achieve this on our mastermind groups. So if you haven't had a chance to review it in the past, catch up quickly, and we'll be talking about more tips and techniques in the next couple of days. All right, have a good one. Thanks. Bye.